How's everybody doing today? Today's my day off of my 9 to 5 job, so I just kind of wanted to create a video for y'all and do like a calming energy poetry session from my book. And then I'm gonna pull some cards, some tarot and oracle cards, just to, have good vibes in our life. So the first poem that I want to read to you guys is called Soul Warrior. From the shadows, I now stand in the light. All of my life, I had to stand and fight against those who sought to crush my emotional and mental side. From these battles, I could not hide. There were countless nights where I broke down and cried. On a couple of occasions, I even tried suicide, sporadically asking God, why? He was quiet for the longest time. I guess every teacher is silent during the test, right? And the devil had me thinking that God was not on my side. I now know that those were the enemy's lies, that the evil one intentionally kept me blind. He did not want me to discover the truth of who I really am inside. He knew that once I figured it out, the chains in my mind that he had woven all around would break instantly, removing all doubt. He fought and tried with every trick in his book. He used his darkness to keep me hooked, kept sending his minions to covertly attack. Round and round we certainly did dance. His influence ensnared me into his grasp, till the day I dared to ask, was this by choice or was this by force? What had exactly put me onto this course? I knew deep within the core of my soul that this was not the true destiny for me that had been foretold. Then something happened that took me by surprise. A thunderous lightning bolt flashed so bright, piercing through the darkened skies, revealing the most beautiful radiating light. I knew at that very moment in time I had finally been separated from this enemy of mine. God had come to declare, this child is mine. The time has come to heal all of these wounds inside. I was given strict orders to release all negativity, traumas, and pain from my mind so that I can step into my true power inside. I was created to be part of the army of the Most High. This revelation has hit me within. I was never the darkness. That was the lie. I have my wings back because I am a warrior of Christ's light. Nothing ever came easy to me in life. I am blessed though, blessed with divine fight. So I chose that particular poem for this video session. And I kind of want everybody out there that's ever been through like really bad traumas or has dealt with narcissistic relationships, that has been mentally or emotionally abused, that if you have survived through all of that and you have kept your sanity intact, you are a freaking badass, a soul warrior. You are the light in the darkness. That's why they attack you so fiercely, because you're the one that the enemy wants, because you carry that light inside that the enemy just can't have. So remember that about yourself. So if you've ever, been pushed to a point where you have no more self-belief or you have like no more self-confidence, know that healing is available and healing is possible. Um, the first step would be to just distance yourself from the people that really cause this form of pain within you. If they have to be in your life, that's fine. Just make sure that you create those boundaries to keep them at a safe distance. Only, um, speak to them when you absolutely have to speak to them. Um, and just know that you're a good person. You don't have to believe what they made you believe about yourself. What you believe about yourself is really what truly matters in this life. So, those who have dealt with um, you know, people that have hurt them really, really badly, like narcissistic relationships. I have this one poem that I wrote after the breakup of mine that I would like to share with you. So it's called The Blood Drips. Blood drips from the edge of the blade, my blood, from deep wounds that were inflicted by someone I had placed my trust in, who turned out to be incredibly vindictive, as well as utterly sadistic. Blood drips from the edge of the blade, my blood. He hit me by surprise, had me believing in all of his lies. He sure did have a believable disguise, for I had forgiven his abounding transgressions in numerous times. Blood drips from the edge of the blade, my blood. Because I was blinded by his perfidious charm, I felt no cause for alarm. It was never on my radar that he was capable of causing this level of harm. Blood drips from the edge of the blade, my blood. Once he had me within his grasp, that is when he delivered his attacks. He took many knives and plunged them deep into my back, turning my whole world to black. Drip, drip, drip. Blood drips from the edge of the blade, my blood. As I deracinate these daggers, unbridled screams escape from my mouth. The anger I feel knows no bounds. What he did was wrong, no doubt. He emotionally abused me, mentally as well. And because I thought I loved him, every day was torturous hell. So just know that, like, if you've gotten yourself out of a situation with those types of relationships, don't feel down on yourself that you allowed yourself to be treated that way. You're not alone, okay? So if you would like to reach out to me to maybe purchase one of these books if you want to, so you have them for yourself, you may do that. Just leave a comment below. I will leave my email in the description box. It's called Raven Light Soul Warrior Poetry. Just the poems that I've written on my healing journey. Basically, shadow work is a lot of this. So let's pull a couple of cards now. Then just hanging out on this beautiful day. Hope everybody is doing okay. So this is my angel numbers deck, and I'm just gonna ask, what messages for the collective do the angels have for us today? What messages from the for the collective do the angels have for us today? And you can also reach out to me and email me if you just need somebody to talk to, Hopefully, as I do more and more of these videos, I open up about, the things that I went through in my life and how I overcame them, so that maybe I can be a little bit of a guiding light for others, that need a little bit of guidance to get out of those types of situations. This is like a new project that I'm starting, so maybe we'll see as time goes on how it flourishes and, where it goes. So, what messages do the angels have for the collective today? Appropriate action is the solution. So whatever situation you may find yourself in, appropriate action would be the solution to, solving however you need it to be solved. You came from the royal lineage of unconditional love and peace. So a lot of the collective has come from that lineage of love and peace. Use proper discernment over the particular matter that you may be having or the situation. Sometimes you need to let go and let God handle some things. Like from a vengeance standpoint, I know that us, beings of light workers, empaths, people that have really been treated like crap and have been treated cruelly by people would like to, just we have that anger in us and we just want to take vengeance because we want these people to, feel the way that they made us feel. But it's God's, it's karma. Like God handles that karma. So just move on and start building your life if you're starting over, or continue to do whatever you're doing on your rebuild journey from these things, and let God handle them. So For a lot of you, something fresh and new may be headed your way. So be prepared and stay strong. Stay strong out there, warriors. Something positive is going to happen for a lot of the collective. That angels need, for us to know that. So that's the message from the angel numbers deck for the collective. Let's move on. See what the Moonology deck have for us. The Moonology deck. See what they have for the collective. Okay. What message do I need to give to the collective? Thank you for allowing me to be your conduit to help these people. What message is there for the collective to know? Thank you so much. What is the message for the collective to know at this time? All right, let's see what it says. Take a breather. Always take time for relaxation. That's important and crucial, especially on a healing journey. Learn to detoxify the things out of your life, like, everything that is toxic for you. That's people and things and places. Detoxify them straight out of your life, and you will start to feel better and heal better. Whatever you need to do and whatever goals or aspirations that are yours, go for it. They say go for it. What else have we got? Unleash your kindest self. Don't become bitter because of the way that you've been treated by these people in your life. Know that you need to hold yourself to a higher standard than they do, obviously. Don't let them dim your shine. Don't let them mold you into like being this monster who's bitter towards everybody because you've been hurt so much. It's time to unleash your kindest self. Be kind to yourself and others. Know your worth. That's definitely an important message for those. No, you have to know how valuable you are. Just because these certain people couldn't see how valuable and what your worth was, doesn't mean that others don't. You're very valuable and worthy. And if you have some good luck going on in your life, believe it. Believe in it. Okay? Open up to change. Open up to these changes and don't be afraid. Let them come. Let them flow into your life. Especially if they're changes for the positive after you've been through, all this negative energy. So, all right, let's go on to my Healing Oracle Light deck. It's my favorite one to work with. All right, so what is the message for the collective at this time? Especially those on a healing journey. What is the message for the collective at this time? Thank you so much for giving me this message to give to others who need to see it. Okay. I always do my shuffles in threes. I know. I have OCD. So. Alright, so listen to life. The card says, I am attentive to the world around me. Signs and symbols guide me to success. I listen and discover the way to the eternal. So this card is telling you to be aware of your surroundings. Watch for the signs and the symbols that are sent to you by spirit that will help guide you. Being true. I am true to myself and others. I remove my mask and stop creating illusions. I have confidence in who I am, and I reveal the good in me. I do not need to hide or prove anything. I replace shame with the power of love and truth. So this card is telling you, excuse me. Oh, I'm going knocking crap down. All right. This card is telling you to remain true to yourself, first and foremost. Don't create these illusions for people. Like, if you're really not okay in the space you're in, tell people that you're not okay right now and you just need some space, okay? Be more confident in who you are, like I said before. So this is just reinforcing that one key point that I brought up to you. and reveal the goodness in you, because you have goodness in you. Just because these, miserable people out there made you believe that you're not a good person, you know within your heart that you are. So stay true to yourself. Don't let them change that about you. You don't need to hide or prove anything to anyone, okay? And you should not be ashamed for being abused. Do not ever be ashamed. Another one of my sayings is, how does it go? Don't be ashamed of what you have survived. Only warriors know how to thrive. That is also in my poetry book. Don't be ashamed of what you have survived. Know that warriors know how to thrive. All right, let's grab one more card. Belief. I believe in myself, the beauty of life, and the goodness of God. Thus, I have the power to fulfill my dreams. The will of the Almighty supports me. My life is showered in divine light, and my heart opens to the power of the universe. Start believing more in yourself, like as you continue down this healing journey. Um, See the beauty of life. Like, start looking at yourself as a beautiful person, male or female, because you are beautiful. Um, and know that God is with you and God wants the best for you. So whatever his will be for you, it will be done, and it will be done for your highest good, because God loves you. He loves all of his creation. So the divine fruit. As I work to improve and free myself, I strengthen my foundations. My intellect is light, my heart is warmth, and my soul is strength. I am nurtured by the divine sun. The fruit I bear reflects my inner light. So as you work to improve your life, as you work to improve yourself, as you work to build new foundations for your life and for yourself and for your family, you are just this warm, beautiful, um, strong, soulfully strong person. And you need to know that about yourself. Not a lot of people can handle what you've been through and still be standing. So give yourself credit where credit is definitely due. We are going to do one more card pull from my Keepers of the Light deck. And we will ask them, what message do they have for the collective at this time? What message do they have for the collective at this time? What message is there for the collective at this time? Thank you. Let's see what they got. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. So whatever it is that you need to talk about in therapy or with your friends, or those that you truly trust, be open and honest with them, so that you can let it out. Don't keep it all bottled in. Take charge, lead by example, and then walk your talk. So, like, if you've created goals for yourself, if you're that far down, into the new pathways, start doing the things that you say you're going to do towards your goals. And one final card, inner strength. Recognize that you have the power to create your own life for the better. Once you, start the healing process and getting moving on and rebuilding your life, you have the power to create your life any way that you want it to be. Divine healing. Honor your sensitivity. Retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. So take these breaks that you need to take for yourself as you continue on down this road, so that you can recharge yourself, and you'll be able to help other people, because you'll be fully recharged and able to. You'll have the energy to get back out there. So those are the card pulls for today. Let me just do one more poem for you guys before I close out this video. What should I do for the collective today? Unbreakable Armor sounds like a good one for you guys. So let's find that one. Alright. His aim was to destroy me. certainly gave it his best shot on more than one occasion, but he could not. I have built up such strong armor that no one can break, made of blood, sweat, tears, and many mistakes. Such armor takes years to create, forged with a foundation that no one can shake. I have faced 1,000 battles, fought against many enemies. I am still standing. No one has been able to defeat me. His aim was to destroy me, but all of his weapons could not prosper, for I am a force to be reckoned with. That is for damn sure. He will try again, this I know to be fact, but he will never win, and that is that. Many before him also gave their best shots. Triumph over me? They could not. So he better think twice before trying again. I have no fear. I will raise up my weapons, and I will be the one who will win. So I'm going to be continuing this new, on my days off, which are Sundays and Thursdays. I will try to come up with topics of conversation. I will share more of my poetry with you. We will do more card pulls to see what the universe has to say for us. And so I'm just going to close out this video by saying my name is Jenna. I go by the alias of Raven. Um, You can follow my Facebook account. I'm on Instagram. I will post those links below if you need to, like my poetry page on Facebook. Um, if there's anything that you would like to reach out to me about, I will leave my email address. And I wish you all good luck as you continue down. And just remember that we are strong and we will get through this collectively together. And so keep going and know that I love you all. And I'll see you again in a few days.